Hi guy Kai, or if you're of another culture, Kai. I don't know.
Kai? Who the Kai?
It's two eyes.
Who the is Kai?
Finally, The Rock has come back to YouTube. It is your boy Fly Guy Kai, aka the Captain, all hands on deck, aka the main character, aka the sick boy, because that's what I am, okay? This is episode 33 of the main character podcast, and yes, if I sound a little different, that's because your boy caught the notorious COV, the Covidicus, that Omarion, touch, that type of stuff. I'm also on a good bit of medicine, and not secretive. Like yo, he'd be like, yo, I'm on that medicine. No, I'm on actual medicine. I'm on Dayquil. So yeah, it was Dayquil, NyQuil, Dayquil, day and night. That shit was getting me through. And shouts out to my lovely girlfriend who made me. You know the scene from Harry Potter where Dumbledore says, "No matter what, Harry Potter, no matter what, Harry, you have to force me to drink the liquid." Okay, I might tell you no. I might tell you to stop. I might tell you I'm not feeling up to it, but whatever I do, you must force me to drink it. And that's what she was doing, because she was handing me that cup like a shot. And I'm telling you right now, that shit, I could drink tequila straight, whiskey straight. Don't you give it to me a shot? I'll be like, all right. That, like, Dayquil, NyQuil, like, as soon as I take it, and it's the Vicks one too, like, no, like, no, I don't, no, Harry, no more, please, I beg you, no. But it helps. That, and she made some good ass tea. She cuts up the limes and oranges and has like yellow tea, not yellow tea, lemon tea in there, which helps out. The bomb. I love her for that. She's my saving grace. Okay, shouts out to my queen. Let's start this off with the healthy three. Spiritual, which is the easiest. Yes, spiritual. God and Yahshua is with me always, especially because I just got back from a cruise. That's why I really didn't do a follow. There's always something happening, so it's really why I couldn't do a podcast as close as I wanted to. Okay, because I was out there. Your boy was out there being a Navy kind of guy, a seaman, if you will. Pause on all accounts. Imaginary cameras looking at you. Yeah, I was out there doing it. We'll get back to it though. Let me get through the healthy three. Like I said, spiritually, God, I love God always. Yahshua, I love Yahshua always. They got my back, I got their back. That's how it is. Physically, yeah, as you can tell, your boy's sick, which is crazy because it only happened that last C day. Which I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful it didn't happen when I was out there, where I was going to the different countries, and like I could fully enjoy it, enjoy the drinks and all that. Yeah. But I got me and her my girlfriend, she really don't got it. It's more so me. I think she's sick, but she's not like sick with it per se. She might be. She's the medical, she's the nurse practitioner, so she knows more about shit than I do. All I know is we took the test for me, and I definitely got that bitch, because I was in here struggling. I'm talking, I'm chilly, I'm hot. I got shivers on my back, but the worst of it is actually kind of over. So it's not like before when COVID would just stick with you for a long ass time. It's actually starting to leave. But at the same time, I'm a responsible, look in my eyes, I'm a responsible adult. I'm not going around people while I have it. I'm running into like Walmart and shit like that super quick, and I'm getting the fuck out. I'm not beating up in nobody's face. No. Only face I'm really beating up in is hers, because we probably got the same thing. It's just not the same, not like the same category. Like, she's moving around just fine. Me, I'm acting like a bitch. So, and I deserve the right to, okay? I don't get sick often, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. Yeah, but recovering, doing what I do, being responsible, drinking my medicine, drinking my water because hydrate. That's right, I hydrate, and I eat better. And I was trying to hydrate. I'll get to the cruise in a bit. That's the physical part, and I haven't been able to go to the gym. I was thinking at first, I was like, it's cool, whatever. I'm on vacation. Towards the end of vacation, I'm like, cool, I can't wait to get back in the gym because your boy been enjoying some wings. He been enjoying some, a little burger. He been enjoying some arepas and some tostones and some tacos and all this shit in these nice ass sunny places. But, yeah. I can't go to the gym yet, so, hey, I gotta wait till next week. I should be good to go. I might do another 8 weeks of calisthenics because I think it's about that time to do calisthenics again. We'll see how it goes. Emotionally, I am. It's a mix, okay? Because first, let's start it with the bad news and then we'll get to the good news to balance it out. The bad news. Okay, so my sister, and shout out to my sister too, super strong, my younger sister, Deja Ann. What's funny is her name, that's her middle name is Ann, but it flows so right. Because her first name is just Deja, but it flows so right with Deja Ann that we just keep calling her. So we'll just call her Deja Ann. But yeah, my Deja Ann, she got hit by a car. Not like, boop, boop, not on some GTA graphics type thing, but she got hit enough to where she fell kind of on her face and, she lost teeth here and there. And she's got like some scar on her face. I haven't seen the picture yet. I'm scared to kind of see what the picture looks like or what she looks like now. But she's good right now. She's talking good. She's doing good. She didn't get hurt any worse. So that's a blessing right there. And, I just hopefully like God can be with her and Joshua to give her the full recovery that she needs. Okay. Me, I can do all the recovering I can. Just take that recovery and just give it to her. So yeah, super worried because things like that can happen out of nowhere. Like a car could not be watching. They could be doing their own thing. And that's one of the things about driving is like, it's not just so much about making sure that you're responsible behind the wheel, but you also have to watch out for some of these dickheads out here because some of these other dickheads can't drive. And then that'll cause you to crash or that'll cause something to happen to you. So, dog, when you're driving, just remember, you don't have to only just worry about yourself. You it sucks, but you have to worry about other people behind wheels too. Because they could be doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Or maybe they could have some type of health thing going on and they might like lose control, things like that. But yeah, that's kind of worrisome. Because when somebody says like, oh, somebody got hit, like you think the worst. Like you seen all the movies, you didn't see real world stuff. You think like, yo, like what happened? I hope they're okay. Like I hope no head trauma happened, nothing like that. But they're saying she's okay. As far as you can be okay. Like you being hit after car, you're not gonna be super okay. All right, you're just not. But why does it look like? Okay, I had to check my. Usually I look at the mic meter to see if something's going off. But the worst didn't happen. She's good. She's fine. That's all I can. That's all I can ask for. That's all I care about. And again, I hope she just makes a very speedy recovery. Now, the good part. Okay, feeling good. The cruise was nice. This is actually, in all honesty, my first vacation. Okay. This was a very, very great, relaxing, fun vacation, cruise. But more so than that, because I'll get to the cruise in a minute, just saying that I was able to actually fully express my feelings to my girlfriend. Clap it up for me. Yes. You don't understand. Okay. With me, I'm not a robot. Much to my family's dismay, or how my face may seem. I'm not a robot. I feel stuff. I may not express it on my face fully, but I do feel stuff. in real time. I do have these emotions, but sometimes I just don't express them in the best way possible. So when I do express them, it's usually people are like, oh, we can tell he really means it because he expresses it. So me on this vacation expressing my love for my girlfriend was actually, most people wouldn't think that's a big step, but when you have to first start expressing love for your partner, that's like a big thing, because that's sort of like it's sort of like a sensitive type of thing, because that's like you open yourself a little bit when you say you like someone, you put in your time in, but then like when you say like you love them, like you open yourself up a little bit more, like you put your chest out there. Like you put your neck out there. Like I'm hoping you don't bite me, okay? I'm hoping this shit don't bite back. But we both express the same feelings, and it's just a good. Like I've been feeling it, and she says she's been feeling it a long time too. But with me, it's just I'm trying to do a better job with expressing how I feel, and trying to break out of that whole military thing. Because military, after a while, like, as much as they say, like, oh, you're free to express yourself, do this and that, you're really not. And if they could have, like, some combat robots just ready to go, that's how they would want it. Military bearing 24/7. I'm trying to break out of that. And expressing myself is one of the ways. So it definitely feels good to say that to her. Definitely nice to see her smile when I said it, and then of course when she says it now, because now she can say it freely. It's just like, okay, cool, like you feel the same way, love you. Hey, I love you too. All right, so that's the great amount of happiness that comes into my life that helps me out, because like when I need a balance. Okay, I need a balance when I have these depressive thoughts, when I have some of these thoughts, because sometimes it'll creep in, especially like me being sick. Sometimes it'll creep in, like, oh, I hate my life, like, oh, this is so depressing. Medicine sometimes might make it worse, and it just put you on a whole different rail of just thinking, and it's just good to have something that balances it out. So that way, when I do get super depressed, I have something like, hey man, just we got this and this, we got this going. Like try to come back. So there's more of a balance happening. So I'm thankful for that and for her. And she's been, what I mean, she don't got to go to back to work until like Friday, but she's off duty, been my doctor. So gotta love her for that. Okay. But that is the healthy three. Now let's get into the cruise, okay? Cruise recap. Like I said, all right. So the trip, and mind you, who done sent me a message? Let me, because I have the controls. All right, just like I thought. Sometimes I'll pause it so that way I can answer a text real quick and then come back to it. Like I said, 8-day cruise. My sisters, not my sisters. Let's rewind that, okay? My girlfriend's sister's boyfriend had some family that were like renting an Airbnb out in Florida, because we had to go in that same direction of Florida, and they were having like a get together or something for somebody's birthday. So they were like, hey, you guys want, you come down, spend like 2 nights over before you got to go. Cool. So we head down there early, South Carolina to that part of like Florida, like Orlando, Florida and stuff, like a 5-6 hour trip. Take the trip, cool, go down there. It's fun. I don't know these people per se, but it's still a good environment, still good vibes, chilling out. There's a whole bunch of rooms. Me and my girl got to pick out a room with the bathroom. It was a lot of them with a bathroom, but we were able to get a nice one with a bathroom. Cool. We good. So it was definitely a nice time. Good. You know what I mean? It's always good to be in an environment full of black people and just having fun. Like, ain't nothing stressed about. There was a pool back there. The pool was warm as shit. That's what I like. I like a warm pool. None of that cold shit. Give me a nice warm pool, warm water. Good to go. I'm in there like a fish. You know what I mean? But definitely good. Good vibes. You know, my girl and her sister and everybody were line dancing. Yeah, some people had a Madden. You know, you gotta have Madden when you got black people around. You gotta have Madden up there. Someone playing cards. You know, we were playing Taboo and all this. So it was definitely a good vibe, good time. Then we, after the 2 nights, took the trip down to the port where we need to go for the Royal Caribbean cruise. That is a big ass ship. That's the first time I've been up close to a big ass ship like that. Big ass ship, okay? And the Royal Caribbean was dope. Royal Caribbean was definitely dope. We had, mind you, getting up there, cool. We had a what is it? Like the person that cleans up after you? That type of person? I have a feeling this video is gonna have some skips in it too, but the audio is what matters. We had a person that was the one that cleaned up after you pretty much. He was on point. Cleaned the room just nice. My boy Wyan. Shouts out to Wyan out there. Man, it looked like he might have been like a guy from the Philippines or something, but man, he was very meticulous. Cleaned the room just right. We missed it like maybe, we missed the room cleaning maybe one time because we were just in there just sleep because we was tired and we couldn't get the room clean like we wanted to. But nevertheless, still was able to get the room clean like we needed. Very enjoyable. We get on the ship. I get there. I'm like, okay, cool. I see the shower. Like, it's a nice little shower. You know what I mean? A nice sizable toilet for me. The bed was cool. The bed was like 2 twin mattresses pushed together. So you got that. But still, good enough. Got a nice little deck. You know, you open the door. You got 2 chairs out there. You get to see the sea as you're sailing. Very cool. Definitely like my first time just going in there, like, okay, this is the boat. Like, you know, you got 2 closets so you can fit some of your stuff in there. You got a big ass luggage thing, just fit it under the bed. Wi-Fi was hard to connect to per se. Like, it took like a whole circus thing to do. And then they had something where you could like you could like cast whatever was on your like mobile device or whatever you were connecting your computer to or something. But it was super hard to do, so we didn't even bother with TV. We honestly wasn't focused on that. We was just focused on enjoying the trip. So that definitely was a good cruise. Day 1 was just putting our stuff down, enjoying a little drink. We went to like Johnny Rockets there. We had got that out the way because Johnny Rockets was cool, but it wasn't. Excuse me, it wasn't the best. Like, I ate my burger, enjoyed my burger. It was cool. The fries was okay. They didn't give us like, they was like, you want some dessert too? I was in there already becoming a big back from the first day. But now we got some good drinks in. Day 1 was under the books. The whole time was definitely pictures. It's one thing I learned about my girlfriend and her sister. They like to take pictures, and my girlfriend likes to be the photographer, like the master photographer. Like, all right, this cool here. Let's do this angle. Hold back up real quick, cool, and then she'll touch it up and all that. I'm looking at her like, listen, if you know what I mean, if you want to go ahead and make this a little side hobby, you got it. People coming up asking her to take pictures too. So, okay, you got that. If you ever think about it, besides saving the world as a medical professional, you want to take a little snap photo pictures, Lois Lane, go ahead. But I hate saying that word too. That was cool the first day. Second day, and I'm looking at the itinerary to help me out better. Coco Cay, Bahamas. Bahamas was very nice. A little private island that Royal Caribbean had. Drinks the whole time. Drinks was flowing no matter where we went. So we went to like 2 different types of parts in Mexico. We went to Honduras. Drinks was always, I had no problem with the drinks. The food was still good. Food all around, I'm cool with. Food good with me, especially if it's like not too crazy or complicated. It tastes like it's supposed to taste. You good with me. But Coco Cay was more so resort typing. All right, they had other stuff you could do, but of course, I hate repeating that word. When you reserve certain things, then yeah, you can go do it. Otherwise, you just got, pools to chill next to, the beach park to chill next to. You get you some food, relax, get under an umbrella. You listen to the music or whatever. So that part was very good. It got me a little Bahamas hat because she had my girlfriend ordered me a hat before, but I left it in the car. I was like, damn, I don't have a hat to keep the sun out per se. Just bought another one. So she was the MVP the whole trip, and we enjoyed that. We took a couple of photos, a couple of pictures, very nice pictures. Got back on the boat, ready for day 3, which is just straight cruising. Nothing really to worry about because we were on our way. And that like, which they call just a sea day, which when you're cruising, the sea day, you're just on there. Maybe you want to go try another restaurant you haven't tried before. We was going to the all you can eat buffets. They had the solarium, which was like open for like a, you know what I mean, a minimum amount of time. And then you had the Windjammer, which was like, yo, we got 2 sides. It's an all day type of buffet. We may close one side to get ready for something, but otherwise than that, all day buffet. That's where everybody mainly was going to. Definitely good. We went to karaoke a couple of nights, and you know what? I ain't never chimed into karaoke like that, but this time, like, karaoke was fire. It was muy fuego. Karaoke was definitely fire. Definitely the drinks. We had a dude in there named Omar. This Caribbean dude, Omar. He was hooking us up. I normally have a high alcohol tolerance. He was hooking up the drinks. I'm feeling the waves now. I'm like, oh, okay. We we in this thing for real. So that was good. But yeah, we was on the sea day just exploring a little bit. You know, you got some water shows that happen. Like people was doing like this water Olympics type of show, ice skating. I'm trying to think of sometimes in like the main center of like where everything's going at as far as like this like pizza place and the Latin place and where the karaoke was at and all that. They would have these like shows, whether it was somebody singing up top or like some type of like, I don't know, some type of sea play type of thing. They always had something going on. Always dope. The countdown for enjoying the ship where everybody participated in. Day 4 at Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico. Very cool and serene. Water is beautiful. When you step outside of here, outside of your local little beach or something, and you're going to these other places like blue, you ain't seeing blue like you seen that blue. Like blue, I'm talking like how they show water in anime type blue. That type of blue. That was very good. The food was okay. They had some Lipton's iced tea and shit. But we was getting on a little, and the fish was in the water just swimming around too. The tiny little fish just swimming around you. And your toes is in it. Okay, I'm talking about in it. It's in it. Toes is in it. Everything good. We get on the raft. Sailing down a little bit, going, and then we're just at another part where you just see like, because this was like a closed part that they drove us to first. It was like an hour away, a bumpy ass road the whole way. But we finally got there. It was cool, settled down, put our feet in the water a little bit. Then we get on the raft, surrounded by trees and all of this. But once you get out to the place where they really want us to chill for a minute, and mind you, where we were at, it was like, for me, I think the water was to maybe a little bit above my belly button. That was about it. So definitely safe. Out there just swimming, enjoying the water. The water was warm. Nice and warm. Everybody's just having fun, chilling out, doing this like stand-up kayak thing. Good vibes. Chilling out there. They had like some champagne or something for us to sip while we were in the pool. Well, while we were in the water. And you could just look out and see like, it was like just sun and good weather. Like, you know, I'm thinking about it now, like, God damn it. Because when we came back here, it started raining. I was like, yeah, that's a big welcome. But Costa Maya was cool. But I'd probably put that at the bottom of the 4 places we went to. Day 3, we had No, not day 3. My bad. I am bugging because we had Bahamas, then it was day 3, then we had Costa Maya. Another sea day where you're just chilling, doing maybe some other activities that you didn't get a chance to do, or a couple of places that you didn't get to try. We definitely tried this restaurant, a couple of restaurants that were definitely good. A couple of good sangrias too. Shout out, there was a guy named Hassan. There was 2 Hassans up there. One where we was chilling out in this place like Giovanni's Wine and Bar. Fixes up some sangrias. I was like, yo, this shit is nice. It tastes just like it. Like usually people are like, oh man, it tastes like juice. No, this shit tastes like juice. No headache or nothing from it. Just goodness. The fruit was in there. I was eating the fruit too. I was like, yo, I'm eating all of this. This is nice. We go to the actual Giovanni restaurant. Nice big old, well, not big old portions, but nice portions that filled me up. I had like a little square thing of lasagna. I was like, man, this little square thing is probably gonna fill me up. After I got done with the lasagna, I'm like, hey, I'm done. Like, I don't want nothing. They talking about dessert. Get out of my face. Okay, get out of my face. I don't want dessert. I had enough of the little appetizer for like the meatballs, and like they had like the special type of bread, and you got me. There was another Hassan at there. I think he was with 2 S's. He was working his ass off. I'm like, listen, I'm your waiter. Whatever drink you see, you don't see it on there. We got a bar across. I'll just go over there and get the drink. Come right back. My man's just bouncing back and forth between the tables, working real hard. He was like, yo, I've been doing this for about like 17, 20 years. I'm like, oh, you are the man. Okay, you are the captain. Okay, you got it. Excuse me. That you could tell how hard he was working too, because he had the baldy, but he had the baldy to where you could see the sweat starting to drip a little bit. You know what I mean? Take the towel out, pat a little bit. Anything else you guys need? You guys good? You enjoying yourselves? Okay, cool. Going back, he asking like, yo, when they have the review, can you please, give us a shout out or something? Like, oh, we definitely giving you a shout out. You're working real hard, my guy. You working real hard, and that's what was good to see on a lot of these too. Like you seen like the people, like the service was good. Wasn't nasty. Nothing wrong with it. Nobody got anything misconstrued. Definitely top quality. Shout out to both Hassans. Enjoyed the ambiance in the restaurant. Always taking the pictures, and again, it is a sea day, so we're just well, it wasn't a sea day. My bad. Because this is when we were hitting stuff like back to back, because we had Costa Maya enjoying some shit. Then we had, for the 5th day, Honduras. Rotan, Honduras, man, I tell you what, Rotan, Honduras was definitely fire. That was good. It had me a little worried at first. My girl and sister said, yeah, we booked the tour, but not like the normal ones, like everybody else going with the, with the crowd. We booked one that's connected to it, but not necessarily following everyone's direction per se. I'm already kind of worried. Me, I don't like to get lost. Like, yo, I don't like to get lost like that. So I like to know like where we're going. Okay, cool. This is where we're going. Cool. This time, cool. Everything's cool. When it's not cool, you start raising a little eyebrow. My man, damn, and I forgot his name too, but my man had the gold teeth in him. I was like, okay, you get 2 things with somebody that got gold teeth in their mouth, uniform place. Either you getting scammed somewhere, or you about to have a very good time. And we had got the latter. Okay, my boy pulled up in some type of Toyota or Ford car, because he's like, yo, all right, cool, I'm gonna take you to the places that you need to go. Because first we went to like a mini little zoo, and then we went and took a ferry, like a 5-10 minute ferry, not 10 minutes, like a 5-7 minute ferry out to a different part of the island where we was just going to chill by the beach for majority of the time. We going by the vans. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, we're not getting one of these. We going outside the gate. I'm like, outside the gate? Oh, you want us to wait here by the car stop while you go get the... No, you want us to keep walking with you. Okay, we're starting to walk a little bit into the town, like, and mind you, I'm seeing a lot of brown faces, a lot of brown and light skin and brown again. I'm like, yo, I'm like, it looked like my people out here. It's not my people, but it's looking like my people out here. We still walking. We get to a parking lot. I'm like, yo, this is a parking lot. You want to wait right here? I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna get the car, and we gonna take off. Cool. Waiting around, I'm looking around. My boy drive up. I don't even notice it because I see a red car come out. I didn't even notice it. This man's ran for. He's like, all right, cool, get in. I'm like, I'm used to tour, the vans, the tour buses, stuff like that. You pull up in a Toyota or a Ford, I don't know. We get in there, he cool, he talking with us. You know what I mean? We drive through the town to get to where we get to. You see how people are living. It shows us like, yo, this is the school, this is the basketball court people go at. Like I went to school here, and a very cool school system they have, which is students either go from 7 to 12 or 12 to 5. So either way, they're only going to school for like 5 hours. That's all you need. But yeah, he's driving us there, getting us cool. I noticed, and I know it's a hoopty too, and I know he know what he doing because he had. Let me make sure this is correct. I'm looking at his gas tank. I'm like, yo, that thing almost on E. He don't seem worried about it. And the whole time it stayed like close to E. I'm like, okay, it must be one of those where like he knows how much gas he put in there. It's just he knows like when his car is about to really need gas again. Not my hoopty, but everybody's got that special connection with their car where they're good and they know what's going on with it. So he ain't had no problem with it. I ain't had no problem with it. But we go to the zoo, and let me get my hydration in. We go to the zoo, kick it, guy shows us the little like monkeys, like little parrots, a little toucan, a deer, and all this. We go in there. We go to where the monkeys are at, and these are like particular type of monkeys, but we go to the monkeys are at. I have this special type of oil in my hair that I found on a TikTok shop that's helped me like grow my hair very good. It's like tea tree oil and lavender and all that shit in there. The monkeys going on people's shoulders and stuff, they're pretty cool. They're chilling. They get to me, man. They looking at mine, they smelling it. They start taking some of it, rubbing it on them. He was like, yeah. He was like, yo, whatever you got. He's like, it's cool. They want to rub it on them because it's nice. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, yo. At one point, I had like 2 or 3 monkeys just on me. They sitting there like, you know how monkeys do? Like they'll dig through and they'll groom like other like they'll groom like hair or something to see if anything's in there. A grooming day. We had that, and then we needed a hat because we went into where like the parrots and stuff were. And these are very beautiful birds. And they went in there and was just like chilling on our heads, just eating the seeds that the guy was feeding. So that was cool. And then, our tour guide took us again. He's showing us like through Rotan, telling us how like it's not like it's near Honduras. It's not really Honduras. Like it's something a little separate, but they got some stuff going. They got projects going. Like houses out there aren't that expensive. You want a really nice upscale type of joint where like you got the views and ain't nobody bugging you like that. You probably get it for like 300,000 max. But to get a nice solid house, it only costs you like 60,000. Like you hearing these prices, like yeah. But island living is a little different compared to how you normally live here. Excuse me. And they do have everything there too. Cause you'll see certain pictures, you'll be like, oh, I wonder how they live. They got Bojangles out there, like Bojangles. Once I know you got Bojangles, so I'm like, okay, Bojangles is trying to go worldwide. Bojangles, and you got your pizza places, McDonald's, and all this stuff. So yeah, we get to the part where we take the little ferry out to go to the smaller part of the island. The drinks is good. Again, the food's good. We kicking it. Take cold pictures. We seen a tiger, not super up close, but up close enough to where that bitch is terrifying. Okay, if tiger is let loose, then you have only a chance to just go hide somewhere, and hopefully it's somewhere solid enough to where they can't break through the door. And I can't even say high enough because tigers are just big ass cats, and cats already climb shit. So I know for a fact the tigers is getting to your ass. No matter how high you think you are. So we see those, chill, everything cool. We even ate like some fruit off of a tree. It said it tastes like marshmallow. It didn't taste like marshmallow. You know what I mean? But it wasn't that bad. But it wasn't that good either. We got there, cool. We almost didn't make it back. Had a little hiccup. Oh, like, listen, the ship getting ready to take off in like an hour, and we just so happened to be trying to drive back around the same time that school's getting out. Once school's getting out for people, and some people getting out of work, and you got to go through that. It's like, damn. But the guy's not too worried. We ain't got to be too worried, but we still worried. I'm looking at the time. I'm looking at where we at. I'm looking at the fact that we stuck in traffic. Oh, my girl was like, yo, we was so close to the boat. If we didn't move anymore, she was going to start running. I was like, yo, I'm right with you. We going to run. We was going to swim. Anything to get back to the boat. I'm not trying to be stuck in a foreign place. Especially me, because all I had was my birth certificate to get on, which, again, for cruises, you'd have to do your checks again. But what I'm seeing majority of the time, if you have your birth certificate and your ID, then that's pretty good. You will go into a separate lane, but it won't take too long because majority of people have their passports. So the line for people who have only their birth certificates is quicker in a sense, if you get that. You definitely do go through metal detectors and stuff, so don't try to do the most. Don't try to bring stuff you're not supposed to bring. After Honduras, it was the Bahamas, Costa Maya, Mexico, Rotan, Honduras, and then back to Mexico one more time. Cozumel, Mexico. It's day 6. Cozumel, Mexico was also very relaxing. We had my boy Julio there. Little language barrier at first trying to take the taxi because the taxi had us, then parked to the side real quick. He was like, all right, this is the fee that you got to pay in order to, keep going. Like, we respect it. My man put 500 up there. We was like, 500 for what? Like, yo, shit, we'll walk there. 500 pesos. Like, all right, cool. What does that translate to? It's like $20. Okay, cool. Just trying to make sense of it. Cool. Once we get there, everything's good. We got a special spot. My man Julio was hooking us up. I knew the drinks were going to slap because they were serving us drinks in like the plastic, like the plastic Dixie cups or something. Or like, and this is old school. But if you've ever had the type of childhood where a trusted adult in the neighborhood would make like the juice pops out of like the little plastic cups, they would just like pour juice, or either they make Kool-Aid and pour it in there and put it in the freezer, or they just pour juice and put it in the freezer and then would sell it for like 25 cents to the kids if they wanted some. Those type of cups. They was hitting. I'm getting another one. What's this lime green one? Another one. Purple rain? Another one. I'm feeling right. My girl looking at me like, yo, I am lit. How are you doing? And she's like, yo, I can't tell if you're drunk or not because your face don't change. I'm like, no, I'm there. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure just with that face, like, yeah, I'm there. I'm feeling it. I'm not drunk to the point where I'm like, oh man, I can't walk. But I'm feeling good. So let me get something. So she is enjoying it. Sister's enjoying it. Sister's boyfriend's enjoying it. It's just a good time. A good vibe. Me and my girl get a massage. Because her sister's boyfriend got a massage back in Honduras. So this time we was like, you know what? We didn't have enough time then. We're going to have it now. Gives like a little 20-minute Swedish massage. Went over there to the nice ladies. Set us up. Got the little aroma spraying in your face a little bit. You lay down. I haven't had a massage in a long ass time. And 20 minutes was the most beautiful 20 minutes I've had. Motherfuckers got to getting up here, like in this area with like a little deep pressure. So I was like, oh you getting me. Like, I don't know if that's tension or knots or whatever, but you hitting something. Man, especially they got up here to the neck part. They started doing this. I was like, oh yes, do that there. Amazing. That shit was good. I was like, yo, I could fall asleep right now. I don't want to, but I could fall asleep. So between that and the massage and chilling a little bit more in the pool, we get back. That was like the full day 6 was just like a full just time of just relaxation. And then of course we have day 7, which is another sea day, because now it's time to just go back towards Florida. Day 6 is like we're just making the whole way there, and then day 7, because part of day 6 is them going back. Day 7 is the whole sea day. Then 8, the 8 was the landing day. Like we're back in Orlando, Florida. Sad times. So again, we're playing like the adult game show. We're going to a comedy show. Very fun all around. If you go with a good group of people, you can have some fun. They had like dodgeball tournaments and, other pools up there, the hot tubs and the hot pool areas. Sometimes people come around like, oh, you need a drink or something like that. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I could use a little drink. Here, the card. Get the package. Get the drink package. Yeah, get the drink package. Trust me. We definitely need the drink package. Drink package definitely came in handy a lot of times, because you need a lot of water and stuff like that. If you're a big drinker, you don't want to think about too much. Like, okay, you got to keep pulling out the card here and there. You're going to do that regardless. Just get the little drink package. It'll help you out. Reserve your stuff ahead of time. That also helps out. Okay. And bring plenty of clothes choices. You're going to need that. Not too many, because I didn't wear all the clothes choices that I brought, but just enough to where you can dress fancy for certain things, and certain nights that they have like an all white night, and like the cruise ship night where everybody wore blue, and maybe a restaurant or two you want to dress up nicely or something like that. Otherwise than that, you just bring your shorts and t-shirts, because you're going to be on the beach. Bring flip-flops. Even if you're on the deck all day, just bring flip-flops. You don't need sneakers like that. Or like the what is that? Like the water shoes or something, that they're like full shoes that are meant for like being in the water. Those type of shoes. Bring those. Those will help. But that 7th day was a sea day. That 7th day, trying to enjoy it to the best that we can. Me and my girl end up getting like, we don't feel the best. Not at all. Something's off. Throat hurts a little bit. I'm like, man, why do I feel sick? I don't even feel that hungry. We do make this whole time. What was it? Sorino's or something like that. That pizza place. That pizza had crack in it. Simple pizza. Flat, super flat, but crispy bread. Like very, very nice. Small, but adequate pieces. You get like 4 at a time. You'd be cool. You get these pieces, pepperoni, cheese. Sometimes they have something special over here where it's like the meat lovers or like the vegetarian pizza or something like that. Man, the pizza hit every time. And normally you'll eat some pizza, and then after a while you're like, okay, I had pizza for like 4 days in a row. I'm sick of pizza. This pizza was good enough and simple enough to the point where you could eat it every day and never be tired of it. I miss that pizza. I want that pizza again. And they were serving them pizzas up like that. It was like, oh, we got more people eating. Especially around drunk time when people were out on the ship, because that thing don't close until like 2. Just like the club part that they had downstairs, like the club part, but the club part they had downstairs, that was up until like about 1 or 2. Same time that the pizza place is open until it closes down. Just stacking up pizzas in the ovens. They got like 9 different ovens that they put pizza in, bringing out fresh pizza. Oh, you need this. Hold on, wait for a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Fire pizza, good coffee. Well, not the pizza place, but the other place, the Promenade. It's good coffee. But yeah, we was getting sick around that 7th day and that sea day. We're like, yo, it can't be. We get up on the 8th day, a little bit of headache, coughing a little bit. I'm like, dog, we got a drive back. A drive. And as we get off, we're like, damn, it's kind of sad. We got to get off. But, we had spent that 7th day going to the adult karaoke one more time. There was this girl that was always killing it in there that was bringing down the house, singing her ass off, doing her thing, even to the last day. We was in there Still slump. Got our drinks from Omar. The last drink. We was like, damn, dog, you was the bartender of bartenders. You was killing it for us. We gonna miss you. But we land. You know what I mean? We land ho. Get back. Let me see. Because now I'm thinking, no, nothing. As soon as we get back, just sick feeling. Got to get cough drops for way back. Don't want to cough too much. It's starting to rain. Like, hey, your vacation's over. Here's some rain. Like, y'all got the nerve to rain back here. Make it back home safely. I unpack. Missing the cruise already. Good cruise, but I get back and like it's like my body was like, okay, we're not on the ship anymore. Cool. Sickness, COVID, the worst. I'm talking sweats, chills, hot, cold, all of that. Now I'm starting to get much better. Starting to feel a little better. Get back to it. But yeah, the cruise is definitely worth it. I can't wait to go on more cruises with her. We'll plan some stuff and see where that goes. All right. And that was the cruise recap. Once again, very, very nice. Took mad pictures and videos. And, of course, she took pictures and videos. And I put them up so can remember the good memories, trying to make more. And, yeah. But while I was away, it was also her birthday, too. So that was it was like more like a birthday trip cruise type of thing. And for her birthday, I got her, because she likes Rod Wave, I got her a shirt. And then I also got her, I'm listening out for my washer. I was like, yo, what's that? I also got her a little Luigi, because she likes Mario Kart. I got her a Luigi character because that's what she likes. Got her a card with some words on it. And then I got her two things, right? Because I collect vinyls, I got her 3 Rod Wave vinyls. Because usually vinyls is like something you keep around, like, you know, this will last a long time. You get a little record player, put it on there, listen to it. It's like a collector's thing. You really like an artist or something like that, get their vinyl. And what I also did, because I like to, you know, I like to do my little writing, do my little stuff. I wrote her a story. She had brought an idea to me about, like, something about, you know, zodiac signs, and maybe it has something to do with like zodiac powers. And she was talking stuff about zodiacs. I just happened to have something to where one day, I think last year, I was working on something to do with zodiacs and thinking about, okay, what with the zodiac signs and the seasons that they're in can I create to make powers for the individual ones. And as soon as she brought that up to mind, I was like, okay, I got something in the tuck that I have. So I just combined the two. And because I was inspired by what she had, and because I could do a little writing, I made a short story about pretty much a twin. And of course, she's a twin, born May 17th. So I kind of made the story like a little bit, you know, inspired by her. The character has a different name, but inspired by her. And basically the twin is just going in, and the world is sort of falling into this coma. And it's not everybody, but it's a good amount of people. And you find out it has something to do with the zodiac signs and what's going on in that the astro zodiac plane. It has something to do with the seasons. It has something to do with like a possible mystery character. And I was just like, yo, let me take these elements and let me give her a short story real quick, because she was telling me about this idea so much. I figure, why not just, you know, something special for her. So it's one of those things where like people can get things themselves, but trying to find gifts is always tricky, because the thing is, what can you give somebody that can maybe get stuff for themselves? Or for me, like, she'll ask me like, yo, what do I want for my birthday? But usually I have a lot that I have already. Like, I don't really need too much. So I'll just say like, yo, I just want to go eat somewhere, or I just want to chill. Like, I'm cool. I don't need too much. I'm pretty satisfied with things I got right now. But one of the talents that I do have per se is writing, coming up with ideas. So She didn't say she wanted a story, but I was like, you know what? I'll give you a story that I read just for you. And that was good. And she really liked it. She really enjoyed it. And I'll probably just keep for the next 3 birthdays, just keep adding to the story. I'll just keep adding to it. Birthday catch up. You know what else I caught up on? I caught up on anime. Let's get to it. I have this little border around there that shows anime characters. Why? Because I love anime. Anime loves me. I caught up with, of course, I caught up with One Piece. One Piece still cooking. And I also caught up with 2B Hero X episode 7, episode 8. It's still cooking. It's still cooking with the highest amount of gas you can possibly cook. The animation has never failed. The story is still going strong. I think the sauce to it is the fact that besides the animation looking good, even though they'll do like sometimes 3D animation, sometimes the 2D, depending on what it is, but they both look good. It's the how they have the characters. They have this world, this 2B Hero X world. You know the rules. You kind of know it's like a faith-based system sort of thing, and the heroes and how it dictates your power from society, all that stuff. But they focus on different characters, but the characters still have some sort of connection to plots that happen in the story. You could have the first 4 episodes be about one character, and something happens that includes a separate character. That separate character gets maybe their own arc, and it might include a background of another character. That other character, you get a story focus on them for the next 4 episodes or 3 episodes. The way that they do it constantly is fire. I think that's what it is, like them keeping in the same world but focusing on different main characters per se, and getting enough of who they are in those short, it's almost like short stories within the same universe. That's kind of what I aim to do. But getting enough of the person, enough of who they are, showing their growth and showing the direction that they're going into, while still giving us more information about the world with each different character. Because it kind of feels like you get enough time with each of the heroes. Because we're so far done with 2 of the heroes, and it's like, yeah, that's a good enough time. Like you get a good enough sense of who they are, or what journey they're going on, or what makes them them, or what's going on in the story. And the way that it's going, it seems like it's going in reverse order, but you're seeing like how things might play out in the future. Maybe it's going to continue to go in reverse order, or it's trying to go into some, whatever order it's going into is cooking. It's worth it. I always say, like, 5 on anime. The first 5 episodes had me. The rest of these episodes, they got me. So we are still cooking with that. Was there another anime I caught up on? Vigilantes. My Hero Academia Vigilantes, still fire. Enough said. Like, hey, there's enough said. Like, Suichi, like, he's doing good. Okay? You're exploring this vigilante side that's sort of dangerous, because there are legal things you have to do in order to use your abilities outright and do heroic stuff. Even if you mean good, you still have to pass tests and be certified in order to be a hero. Otherwise, you're just a vigilante, and vigilantism is a crime no matter what good you're doing. But that doesn't stop this cast from trying to still do good, from trying to get down to the bottom of things. And that's what it is. Like, you're trying to battle these villains, but you're also trying to look out, because heroes could be after you and the law could be after you too. That's what makes it cool. Like, you're seeing the other side of heroism. Definitely good. And yeah, that's it for anime. And one more thing is, while I was on vacation, I was able to get the Wi-Fi, keep in on stuff. Google put out VO3 AI. That shit right there, that's what people were fighting against. If you don't know what it is, just go on TikTok or go on Google and look up VO3. That right there is what voice actors were trying to fight against, actors were trying to fight against, animators, all of that. Because now it's to a point where you just have to put the idea in. Well, it's not going to go away as the writers, but even to a sense, sometimes it appears like the writers could be going too, because of how prompts can get generated. Prompts, you can work on a prompt, give it to an AI, say, now give me the prompt that I need in order to get the result that I need, and they'll do it for you. AI is making leaps and bounds to the point where you do not need animators, because in this VO3 thing, they wrote a prompt, a lengthy prompt, and made a whole commercial. I'm talking like a 5-minute commercial that was very detailed. And again, because it's AI, they haven't perfected it yet. You can still see the mistakes. You can still see how like blends, instead of like turning a hand over, sometimes it'll just blend and like you'll see the hand like instantly. It's weird to describe it, but it sort of looks like that. You can still see that it's AI because of how funny the characters will look or how the voices will sound. But we're getting to that point. Just think about it like how we had PlayStation, then we had PlayStation 2, and you were like, oh, okay, PlayStation 2, where's that? Then we got the PlayStation 3. You're like, oh shit, like damn, like these graphics look good. Then you got the PlayStation 4, and you're like, yo, this is getting close to realism. You get the PlayStation 5, it's not a crazy jump, but it's enough of a jump to where you're like, yo, you can see hair strands, you can see eye reflections, all that. That's what VO3 is giving us. You can generate fake commercials that damn near look real. They're going to try to fool your grandparents a lot more. Your grandparents already get fooled enough. They're going to try to fool your parents a lot more. So between that, what else? Like people, like you can do it with cartoons. You can make a cartoon if you make the prompt in there. And it's getting to the point where big corporations and studios won't need the regular talent that they've been having for the longest time. Instead, they're just going to find a prompt writer. So, hey, next career job possibly prompt writing. Prompt writing. People who want to do podcasts but don't want to show their face, plug in a podcast. Make fake imaginary people. But it's getting to the point where it's so scary because it actually looks real. And who knows what nefarious things people can do with it. The scary part, plug somebody's face in, like, look what they did. And to the point where people could do some shit really and be like, oh no, that's AI. That's fake. Like somebody put that video there and they're trying to get me. It's starting to blend in like, yo, on video, what's fake and what's real. Very dangerous part. Very dangerous part. It's both beautiful in what the technological advancements that have happened, but it's also scary at how it's developing. So that's just things we got to keep watching out for. It's cool, but to what extent? And we know, hey, AI is here to be tools, but at some point, it's looking less like tools and more like replacements. And of course, people at the top are like, no, it's not going to replace you. Nah, it's not going to replace you now until they find a way to replace it or cut back on spending or to get rid of certain areas. Like, okay, we don't need actors anymore. In fact, we just need you to look a certain part and we'll just plug in your face and we'll just need your voice. We'll just do the rest. We won't pay you as much, but, just let us use your likeness. Or better yet, we don't even need to use your likeness because we can just, in fact, Marvel movies coming up, we don't have to worry about who wants to stand up for the Hulk. We don't have to worry about people being too old for a role because technically you can have these characters just like comic books. For real comic books, they really don't age up their characters like normal. If a character, Batman's been what, like 32? Like 32 for 70 years, they can do that with the movies. Just like how the comics are. You can just keep having these movies. You don't have to worry about having to kill off characters because they got too old and you don't want to have a replacement person for them. So you're like all this complicated stuff, like how the Avengers are now. Iron Man's gone, Captain America's too old, and you're trying to fill in new Avengers, but eventually they're going to get too old and you have to find a way to do it again. Like, no, you can just keep doing it forever. Cutting actors out. Which will make people ponder, what's the point of acting anymore? What's the point of voice acting? What's the point of animating, going for these jobs? We don't know what the future holds. We can just only try to prepare and brace for it. And that's such a somber note. I hate to end it on that, but listen, look out. Technology be cool, but at the same time, be scared. All right, and that's it for the episode. That's all I can give you, about an hour right now, which is good because I'm still feeling like I had a cough. I'm just not trying to cough on stream, okay? Well, not stream, but this video. And I can barely breathe through my nose. You heard that? That takes a hard ass time to just sniff air through my nose. And I sound nasally. Let me get off this, okay? Even if I'm sick, happy to record this. Thank you for listening, even if it was for a second, for a minute, for half the podcast episode, or for the whole podcast episode. I appreciate you. I love you very much. Thank you. Help your boy by sharing, getting it out there, even if it's just a clip. Clip what you need. Do what you do. Thank you for you. Stay blessed. Stay tuned. I got more for you. When I get healthy, I'm gonna try to get more. Like I always do, I'm trying to get episodes out, not taking so long. The most I want to take between episodes is like maybe 10. We gonna try. All right. This is your boy, the captain, the main character, signing off, so I can go get healthy. Remember the 5 things: hydrate, eat better, mind your business. Don't do the most. Get to getting. And as an honorary 6th one, equivalent exchange. Embrace the law of equivalency. What you put in, what you get out. If you want a desired result, you have to put in the amount of work. And that's that. Stay blessed up. Stay healthy. Don't catch COVID like I did. And drink your vitamin C. That's it. I'm out.